there, David, your friendly technology coach here, giving you a little how-to on using the Lucas's Whiteboard app. You go to your launcher, click on it, and the Lucas Whiteboard app will either be here if it's been used before or in the All Apps. You can change pages depending on how many apps you have, and there it is. These have been loaded all to the student accounts, and if not, you can always go to the web store and add it to another one, or maybe add it to your teacher computer so you can see how it works and work with the students with it. If you right click on it, you can pin to the bottom shelf right here so it's always there, and you can do that to your student accounts, to your student Chromebooks. Go ahead and launch it. Maximize it, and there it is. The great thing about this, if you're using a touch screen, simply click on the red. I just use my finger, and now I can use my finger to write with. And I can always change the color. I can click and change the color to make something else. Okay, and that's how it's used. And then down here on the bottom left is a recycle button. It's actually the delete, the erase. So I'm going to erase that, and I can start over. So here's an application I decided to use is for vocabulary. And to reinforce that, you can give the vocabulary word. Let's say on the younger ones it would be dog, maybe on the older ones it would be computer. You can kind of get the feel for that. And I would say, okay, we're learning the word computer. A computer is a device to type letters in. Okay. And so they would use it to write what they think is a computer. So they'll make a computer here with a keyboard, a monitor, a little mouse with the wire, and that's their keyboard. If they do not know what it is, you can maybe draw it for them up on the projector, show it them, then they repeat it. And what that does, that kind of reinforces in their brain what that word really is. Next, you'll want to spell the word. Please spell the word computer. Please spell the word dog. So maybe they'll select a different color and they'll spell the word dog. So then you would look at their Chromebook, maybe they can show it to you and you can say Jose or Susie. No, that is D-O-G-E. You actually should have written D-O-G, so please respell dog, D-O-G. And there you go, very good. That is a dog, there's a picture of a dog, and you kind of have it. So you can kind of go back and forth with those kind of things. I'll click on the recycle button down there, cycle symbol. And so you can kind of see what's going on here and get some applications already for your vocabulary. A lot of teachers will use the erasable boards. Well, this is that right there as well. And you're using technology, and it's a little funner, it's a little more interactive for the kids, and they'll be more engaged. So that is Lucas Whiteboard. Here are 3 Jeopardy type games to use to check for understanding, prepare for a test, etc. The first is jeopardylabs.com. Click on Start Building. You will put in a password. This password is unique for each Jeopardy game that you make. That is the login. So for each game that you make, you will have a different password, and you need to remember that password or the game is gone and you will not be able to access it to edit. Click Start Building. And here we go. Click on the title. You can create a categories. And so forth. And then here, animals for 100. And so on and so forth. You will know that you finished because it will go blank. Be sure to click Save when you are finished. After you've saved it, you'll come to this screen. Here is the link to actually play the Jeopardy game, and here is the link to edit. You're going to want to bookmark this. You're going to save this link somehow. This is your way to get back and edit your PowerPoint later on, or even to access it. So we'll go ahead and play it. How many teams are there? Click Start, and there we go. I'll take trees for 100, please. Was that the correct response? So we're doing this in class, and you're doing it verbally, and then you as the host of the game will click, okay, well, let's see if that's correct. The correct response is, what is a big tree? And then continue. I'll take animals for 100. Dog. Correct response, what is man's best friend? And so that is the application. And once you want to go back and re-edit and add some new questions or new answers, be sure to click on this one. Put in that password. Click Go, and now you're back being able to edit. One last feature I want to show you is if you were to go here, you can browse for other Jeopardy games and use those. You can download it, you can share it, or you can edit it. Because you do not have the password, you can clone this to make it your own. And now this is in mine. I can edit it. It's creating a whole another PowerPoint for me. When I'm finished, I click Save. And now I can edit. Now this is mine again. I want to keep a log of all these edits that I'm making, so I know which PowerPoint goes, or which Jeopardy game, excuse me, goes with which URL, and how I can edit and use those in the future. Of course, you can purchase for $20 the ability to save in a list of all your Jeopardy games, but that is up to you. Okay. The next is Flip Quiz. And you can, it's free, but you do have to sign up to use it. We'll go ahead and show you a live demo just to see how it works. And once you edit it, then you can click on here, name the city, and reveal the answer. Same thing, a little fancier, a little more visually appealing to the students. The last is if you go to the TTCC blog, choose the right here, One Idea blog, and choose one of the very first entries, if not, it was the first entry. Here are the instructions to do a Jeopardy game using actual PowerPoint on your computer and not online.
So you can choose to do an online one with those other two examples, or do it right on your computer using PowerPoint, and here are the instructions. So there you have it, 3 ways to check for understanding, to prepare for the students for a quiz, or any other application that you see fit.